product isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
Now, here's Doncic. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. And he gets it to go.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. To the paint. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Lakers trail by 4. To the left side wing. For the 3. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Assist goes to...
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen by Bullock. Stolen by Bamba. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Here's Pop. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Irving. A 3-ball. Dallas again missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
First personal foul.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do. You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here is Hachimura. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. .109 left to play in the first quarter. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Wood. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Anthony Davis.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
There's Green with the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
27 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to James. Davis. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
LeBron James.
James with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to McGee. Here's Wood. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
To the middle. Here's Powell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Pass to McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. When he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's James missing. Irving attacking. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to LeBron. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he misses all three. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? The Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin, you are putting me on the spot, but
Fourth team foul.
I'd go with the Lakers, more superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
Anthony Davis.
And it's good for two.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gabriel can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 11. Back to Green. Out to Doncic. Takes a three.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's James. Wood with the block. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. He's off on that one. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Bamba. Here's Gabriel. It's rebounded by Dallas. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. Here's McGee. And Davis sends it back. Here's Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Team foul.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. And so he hits both. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for